Welcome to the live stream. Good evening, everyone. James and team finished strong, warming up for stage 3 of the 7 days of Tarmac. And in fact, I am riding on a specialized bike tonight. And I've got a set of disc wheels on. So we're gonna be cruising today. Cruising on the flats of France. And although I don't know this course too well, I'm not going to technically race this one, Greg, with so many miles to do in the morning. I will probably just do a nice steady maybe 2.0 to 2.5. Just knock this one out. Is my thought for tonight. If we were having it any other day, yeah, I'd certainly give it a try. Because, you know, as sprinters, we love flat courses, so this would certainly play into a strength, but it is not to be today. So, the reason being is I'm going to be doing the Uber Pretzel tomorrow. I'm pretty sure that's on the menu. So, roughly about 80 miles and 8,000 feet of climbing to do here in the next about 12 hours from now. So I'm going to try to conserve my legs tonight, but still get this stage completed. If any of you in the live stream want to ride along, feel free to do so. It's the C group that leaves in 10 minutes. So that'll give you some idea of where to find us. So this is a three-stage event. So this is the final stage. And it can certainly be, it can be a group ride, it can be a race, it can be kind of a fun fondo, just to see how you can do as far as your distance versus time. In any event, it's a well-attended event, as you can see. Lots of folks out here, and there'll be lots of folks out on the course as well when we get started. So, a great way to get some fast miles in tonight if you're looking to get a quick workout in. In fact, this casual ride here, this free ride, is turning into somewhat of a group ride, it looks like. Got a decent group here that is forming. Just in time for me to bid it adieu. But, so that's the plan. Tomorrow's ride will be significant for me in a couple of ways, actually a few different ways. It will be, once again, the longest ride I've ever done in Zwift. So, looking forward to that challenge. And to knock another route off the board. And a nice one at that. Good experience points for that one. The other couple of benefits that I'll see is this ride tomorrow will help me to know if I'm ready for my big events in the fall. Got a big climb coming up next month. We're about a month out from that, Lord willing. And also this fondo I got coming up. In fact, it's going to just about match the fondo that I'll be doing in terms of its difficulty. The fondo has 3 rated climbs, not super intense. One of which is pretty hard, and the other 2 are, I would say, probably medium hard. I know the categories, but I don't know which category these are. There's 3 climbs. They're all in the middle of the event, and it's about 8,000 feet of climbing total. So it'll be a good litmus test for me to see if I can do this. Then there is the climb I got coming up in the summer here, where it's going to be just about 25 miles straight up into the sky. So not vertically, about 10,000 feet of climbing. So that's what, about 3,000 meters? About 3,000 meters of climbing to do. So looking forward to that. Again, Lord willing, hopefully that trip will materialize. things in the world aren't necessarily heading in the right direction. They're so-so. So I'm not exactly sure if this trip is going to actually unfold or not. At least not this year. At some point in the future it will. And so I'll be glad to know if I'm race ready, or if I'm not going to race the Fondo. I'm going to do it more at a fun pace, stopping at the rest stops, enjoying the food and the experience, not rushing to get to the finish line first. Too much climbing for this sprinter to even have a hope of that. But yeah, so that's my goal for tomorrow. Hopefully my trainer will last. I've been saying a prayer each time I get on it that it will last me one more ride. And I've been praying for a new trainer too. So Lord willing, maybe God will bless me with a way to get a replacement here. That new Wahoo kicker looks really good. If it can be purchased, that would be what I would like to replace this Duretto with. Seems to be the direction most folks are going as they progress up the ranks of trainers. So, all right, well, we got 5 more minutes. I'm pretty much going to let the timer run out. I have no interest in getting to the front of the pack tonight. Yeah, just as I speak that, Zwift wants me to change my mind. But, so, I am not worried about a result tonight. Emiano, good to see you. So, I'm doing the shorter ride today. So the shortest of the shortest tonight. Because I've got a big long ride in the morning that I'm planning on doing. So, and I probably will live stream that just so that you guys can hold me accountable, make sure I finish. Be a little added incentive for me to finish. Sort of like the incentive I had last night. I was doing a workout last night with some efforts, and about a third of the way into my ride, this is a real life ride, the clouds started coalescing, things started getting dark, and I thought, it's just a little dark. I'll just go to the end of the street, turn around, and come back. Well, I got to the end of the street, turned around, started coming back, and blam! Lightning struck about maybe 500 feet from me. And I'm thinking, oh, that's not good. Then I see another one come crisscrossing out in front of me, and blam! Within another half second, I'm like, okay, these things are really close. So I decided to kick it into another gear, if you will, to get on out of the area. So I actually got some PRs as a result of that. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, so highly motivated, and hopefully we'll have that motivation tomorrow. Same motivation. I'll probably take some intermissions, at maybe obviously I got to change out water bottles, so probably every time I got to change out, take a little 5 to 10 minute break, something like that. So you might see me out there, Greg. If you don't see me in the rider list, you can certainly probably try to find me out there, and we'll see if I can finish. You hold me accountable. Ask me about it afterwards. So that's what we're doing, the Uber Pretzel. And I guess that will, the Uber Pretzel is about 2,000 feet short of the other ride, the 10,000 foot climb, but it's much, much longer. And it's about the same amount of time spent moving. So I'm guessing there's probably still a good indicator of whether or not my fitness is where it needs to be, even though it's not maybe steady pushing on the pedals like a climb would be. But, it'll still have the length. And since I have a power meter, I can measure my efforts. Although, you know, since I've got about a month before this ride comes up, I may try to do two times Vontu. I think that'd do it. That's 3,000 meters. So I may be crazy enough to do Vontu twice in a future ride here, folks. If you guys want to see something like that live streamed, let me know. I may be just crazy enough to do it. Only once, though. That's for sure. All right, we're down to the last minute. And they have seen fit to put a climb in my last kilometer here of riding. All right. We'll go on and head on over here and see if I can do it from the companion app today. All right. Let's get these 22 kilometers done and dusted. Now I'm thinking, maybe I'm playing with fire here, but I'm thinking since it's in the same world, I'll probably just be teleported immediately to the start line. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm hoping to get to the KOM here before the start, but don't look like it. All right, here we go. Bye-bye, France. Hello, France. And there we are. Yep. Wow. Big group. All right, 2.5 watts kilo. Get started here. Get up to speed. Once I get up to about 30 kilometers, I'll probably settle down. Well, not quite there. It's interesting that we're not kind of stalling here. There we go. Now we're all consolidating. All right. So about 2.5 watts kilo tonight. Even though that's not what I'm doing right now. Everybody ahead of me is moving along at a pretty good clip. Yeah, Mega Pretzel Amiano was almost an incentive not to do the Uber. It's like, that was a lot. Twice up the Epic KOM, twice around the jungle circuit. It's not a lot of, after finishing something like that, it's not necessarily good to try to jump right into the Uber pretzel. That's probably why I wanted to take a break from the pretzels for a little while. I didn't want to try the Uber pretzel that soon afterwards. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Okay, this is pretty good. So, I agree, Greg. You don't give yourself breaks like you do. Yeah, and I really don't like the out being at the end. It would be nice if that was in the middle and the last 10 kilometers was a downhill. Something like that. I don't know. But the end is going to be tough. Definitely got to reserve a whole ton of energy for the end. All right. I lost the draft, and I'm probably going to lose the group. I could zoom up, but I really don't want to. This guy might carry me up. Or he might not want to. The group just fractured up ahead anyway. Alright. I'm not going to catch these guys. Not trying to anyway. You see, they just strung it out too. That group just got smashed to smithereens. So I'll just cut along here. You know, Emiliano, I would agree with your statement. It's more uncommon nowadays to see folks fit in their later years. It's more uncommon. Which for me, I'm hoping 50 is the halfway mark for me. Lord willing, if I'm granted longevity like that, I'd like to have at least a couple more decades of good, healthy living. I mean, who wouldn't, right? I think, unfortunately, a lot of people they're a little short-sighted in terms of their future, and they don't live with a lifestyle that promotes a better future for themselves. So, yeah, and it's good too. I agree, Greg. You know, you can't enjoy it. You just got to find what that is for you. You know, gosh, these people are zooming. For me, it's cycling. For a lot of folks, it's running. Maybe for some folks, it's hiking, rock climbing, you know, whatever. You just never know. There's so many different things out there that you can pursue. So, encourage you. Oh, that's a nice little off-road path there. I wonder where that goes. I encourage everyone to find something. You know, back when physical activity was forced upon me in the military, I didn't appreciate it as much. But then again, running was not really my thing. I grew to like it eventually as a simple way to stay in shape. But my knees really wouldn't permit me to pursue it as a competitive activity. Just didn't have the aerobic capacity back then, or the legs, really to increase my aerobic capacity. So this turned out to be a winner for me. You know, for some folks it could be rowing. Rowing is a great cardiovascular activity. Some rowers can smoke some cyclists, for sure. We're cruising along. I think we're jumping from group to group backwards here, not forwards, unfortunately. Trying to find a stable group to ride with here. Hopefully this one will stay stable. And Yano and Greg, I agree with both your statements. It is a lifestyle, and it's something that I would encourage people to adopt early in life. I was fit early on in my life, when I joined the military. Then afterwards, when you have a family, sometimes you just don't have the time to pursue those hobbies. And so I kind of got sedentary for a good chunk of my life, probably a good 10 years, where I really wasn't doing much of anything. So, but thankfully I once again saw the value in taking care of myself. Yes, I agree, Emiano. That and the stair steppers, right? I could never do the stair steppers for very long. We are maybe a third of the way through, almost a third. Nah, not quite. Maybe a quarter of the way through. I just traveled over some of this stuff not long ago here on my warm-up. Maybe I should have picked a different terrain. Could have had something a little more interesting here to look at. Yeah, and I agree with that statement too, Greg. I think fun is what keeps you coming back to it. Just the sheer discipline of trying to maintain a certain weight or keeping your cholesterol down or whatever the external motivations are. I think the only way you're going to last is if you find something that really engages you. For a lot of cyclists, Zwift is definitely not that. It's not engaging enough for them. For others like me, I'm kind of drawn to it. I think it's a pretty neat platform. Super convenient for the time-starved individual. Going along pretty steady. Heart rate's looking good. Yeah, suffering is very easy to do in Zwift, isn't it, Emiano? And it's very easy to get over your head too with the suffering, where you can just get in too deep into a race, or Even on a free ride, somebody passes you and you're like, all right, let me see if I can hold their wheel. And then you find you've bitten off more than you can chew. In fact, that last sprint I did in stage 1, that dragged out longer than I wanted it to. So I like sprinting. That was a long sprint though. Very long sprint. You know, Greg, there's definitely, I can see the truth in that, because now that I've been doing some of these longer endurance rides, I have been seeing some fitness gains where for a while I was really felt like I had plateaued. So I think that's pretty cool. And in an unexpected way too, on the anaerobic side, been seeing some gains. So true. Probably improves muscle metabolic economy, I'm guessing. I'm not sure about the science behind it. All right, first little climb. I don't know, do we have a second little climb in this thing? Or is this it? I have to wonder. Might as well use the feather. Should be use the feather, I guess. Already. Because we're already here. Or not really, actually. Not quite at the climb just yet. Moving along good. I almost wish I could ride a route like this in real life. Nice little winding country road with just some gentle rollers. It's kind of neat. Not a car in sight. All right. Oh, a sprint reverse, not the climb. Okay. Guess we got a little ways to go. Somehow this terrain doesn't look as familiar. I think we're going a slightly different route today. Slightly different. So, is this the off the map tour you guys are talking about? Oh, you're talking about. Sorry, my train was getting really loud here. You're talking about the one, this stage with the longer one. Okay. So that's Montu. "90 minutes up Montu? Wow, that's great. Emiana, that's fantastic. Oops, there goes my sweat. I think I have a backup. Oh, somebody's going for the sprint. Everybody's moving along pretty good. That's a long sprint zone. It's pretty long. Somebody's trying to bridge up here. They just might drag me along with them. I'm lucky. Yep. Well, or kind of passing, sort of passing a group. All right. Keeping it steady. That's the goal. All right. Here comes that KOM. Trying not to lose speed here. Oh well. Let's use this here. Another zigzag. Yeah, I would agree, Emiano. I don't think I could do an 8-minute mile. I haven't done an 8-minute mile in a while. All right, KOM time. KOM is not really a KOM. Well, maybe I could do 1 mile in 8 minutes. Maybe that's about it. Maybe so. I just haven't done one in so long. Guess if I had a bear chasing me, had the proper motivation, right? Actually, if a bear was chasing me, 8-minute mile wouldn't cut it. All right, got a good group on the downhill here. Group back up. All right, we're definitely more than halfway now. 9K to go. It's a good thing I've got these disc wheels on today. That definitely help. Somewhere we're supposed to take a right turn, head back to the start. Is this the area? I guess we got a little ways to go. Feeling pretty good today. Samiana, you got a Vontu coming up. When are you going to do Vontu? Or did you do it already? There's the split. There's the climb. We hopefully will not be doing. Doing something else though, I know that. All right. Coming down to the conclusion here. That's weird. I didn't think we were going up this. They were going a different route. I guess I was wrong. Yeah. Everybody's gonna try to hit this climb. Thank you, Tele. See if I can return the favor. It's so hard to do. Okay. All right. Just going to do this nice and steady. Just trying to keep this fairly easy today. I probably need to be wise about this and not push so hard up this climb. Otherwise, I'm really going to pay for it tomorrow. Oh, before I get past by everybody. I don't know if I can let them all do this. That's a lot of folks. I've got a I'll use the feather at the end if I need it. Stretch the legs. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it, man. A little ways to go still to get to the top. It's a good time to be drafting. couple more switchbacks. Thank you, Nick. Oh, why not? Music here. Looks like the best place to use it. All right, got back on. Sort of. It's now or never time to catch that group. All right. There we go. Well, not quite. They're pushing it too. There we go. Okay. That's all I wanted. Be tucked in the group. Oh. Nope, didn't get it. Try that. Nope, that won't work either. Missing those opportunities here. Okay. No, not quite yet. Okay. Here we go. What? The second time it didn't give me a super tuck. Nope. We're almost near the bottom now. One more little drop right here at this curve. That's it. Perfect. Maybe. And yes. Hey, a little super tuck. Got one finally. Woohoo! All right. Now cruise on in. No, Emiliano. I've got too many miles to do tomorrow. Got to save the legs. You think this is a competitive group tonight? You think there's going to be a sprinter or two that will come out of this group? I guess we'll find out. No sprint though. I might pick it up a little bit, but I'm not gonna shoot the moon tonight. Yeah, 80 miles is I think I really don't know what I'm getting myself into. Maybe I shouldn't even have ridden today. Maybe I should have rescheduled this, but I'll know tomorrow. And I will know tomorrow. We already got a rider or two who's picking up the pace. We're already within a few hundred meters here. I'll just fire off the arrow anyway. Oh, one person decided to go ahead and take a sprint. All right. There we go, 24 kilometers. Okay. 24 kilometers. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me, Emiliano. Greg. Appreciate it as always, fellas. If you want to check in on me tomorrow, I'll probably live stream the big ride. Like I said, just for accountability. You guys can check in on me. Make sure I'm still intent on finishing. All right. Well, this one is done. We'll perhaps see you gentlemen in the morning. All right, take care. Have a great night, guys. And for those of you who are watching on the broadcast, have a good evening. Take care. God bless. And, guys, as always, finish strong. Good night.